happy to join with you today in what will go down in history.
Hey YouTube, or
as the
YouTubers,
greatest demonstration
this is
for
Trent out of
freedom
Houston,
in the history of our
coming
nation.
at you with some real talk. This is Martin Luther King celebrated day, but we know his real date is 15th of this month. So I'm reading something that I did a few years ago. Hope you like it. Get back at me if you do. And as you know, I have some handicaps I'm dealing with. That's why right now I'm in a wheelchair. But I'll be up walking probably tomorrow some more. Also, I'm having some other issues with my hands. So keep me in the prayers, huh? For MLK, title of this one is Let Freedom Reign. Protest marches and sit-ins too is what I know about the civil rights movement too. And I have been there around in them times, but I thank God for the people that gave their lives to better mine. Because I would have been one that protest so paid, not one that just sat back like a lot of people did. See, I would have been on that front line back there too. So let me encourage you to help with the fight that's going on right now too. With the Gen 6 situation and other things happening like that, should let everybody know that the struggle was still here, and that's the fact. See, the struggle didn't stop with the killing of Martin Luther King. He was our sounding board in the 60s, so let's keep fighting to let freedom reign. Picket lines, jail cells, water hoses, dog bites didn't stop them then. So I ask, which one of us will be the leader now, like they had then? Back then, we was on the upbeat. 30, 40 years later, now brothers are killing each other on the street. Many of our leaders have sold out for the money, cause, and positions of power instead of fighting for the people like they did back then to the midnight hour. So I say that we must continue the struggle and to fight, not for the money, but because it is right. Because our young people need to see women and men standing up for what's right. They need to see God's people too being part of the fight. Because if they don't, then they won't. And we will be to blame because we didn't keep fighting to let freedom reign. We can't be afraid to speak out about what is wrong, no matter what they may do. Because if you believe that God is there, remember, He will take care of you. So in closing, I want to encourage all of us to take that stand and fear no man. Power to the people. This is copyrighted stuff, so I will embed it. Please shoot me some comments, and as soon as I can work out what's going on with my hands, I'll be glad to write back and I'll get back to you. Happy MLK Day, which is really on the 15th. I'll be shooting more at you. Peace.
So we've come to cash this check, a check that will give us upon demand the riches of freedom and the security of justice. We have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time.